Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. Today's date is September 13th, 2024. This is a Kickstart video where I take a look at three of the major currency pairs from a technical perspective: the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar. So let's get started. Looking at the hourly chart of the euro versus US dollar, we continued the extension to the upside. Recall from yesterday, we moved above the 200-hour moving average. That gave the buyers the go-ahead to push higher, and we closed higher on the day. In the Asian session, we moved higher and then back down and then back up into the European session. And that move to the upside reached our next key target on the top side, which was this swing area through here. I'll outline all the different levels in play through here. That force that we had a floor here, and then we turned this around to more of a ceiling at early sellers here. Got a little wonky at the end of last week. We had the U.S. jobs report, which caused all this volatility. And Thursday before that, that was also quite volatile. But we moved back up toward this old area right through here, which is pretty solid here. You could see it. And we did find willing sellers against that level, push the price back to the downside. Now what? I could say, well, I like this level right here as potential support. We had support, resistance, and or resistance, support, and then support at right here before breaking to the downside and using that level as resistance right here and pushing to the downside. We on the way back to the upside yesterday, we did move above that level and stayed above that level, and we corrected down toward it. So watch this level down here at the 110,648. That's going to be a level of interest for both buyers and sellers. If we were to move back below that level and then back below the 200-hour moving average, it would increase the bearish bias for the euro versus US dollar. But clearly the buyers are making a play this week. But there is something to say about this level holding on the top side as well that makes me a little bit more of a, it's more likely to be an up and down trading day here today. Watch this 110.97 to 111.04 level on the top side for strong resistance as we've seen so far today. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen. I'm going to go to the daily chart because we moved to a new low going all the way back to this day right here, which is back to December of 2023, the end of December 2023 to be exact. That low price actually looks about the same at 142.48. And our low price today came in at 143.57, so just above that level. And we've seen a bounce back to the upside here. Currently, the price of dollar versus yen is trading at 140.83. So this area, I'll highlight it in yellow, was our target area on the downside. Also in that area is the 61.8% retracement. That's of the move up from the December 2000 and the low. Goes back here, not far off the page right here to be exact. But the 61.8% retracement also in play. So we had this low, and we had lows through here, including a few days ago. So a good bounce off of that level in the dollar versus yen. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. You can see the rotation to the downside. We tried to move above the 100-hour moving average trading yesterday, and then use that 100-hour moving average resistance, push down lower. This 140.80 level, by the way, was the lowest price going back to January 2nd, 2024. It's low price for the year. We went down to 70 in trading on Wednesday, and today we traded a little bit above and below it. So we're back right around the low price from January 2nd. Near the 140.80 level, currently trading 140.83 as I speak. So we are just above that level. So we're trying to bounce off of the December 2023 low and get back above the January 2024 low in the dollar versus yen. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar, and I'll focus on the hourly chart here. We did break above the 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart right here. Get back above that level after a break below it a few weeks ago, right through here. We also moved above this swing area here, which should have sent the price higher, but as you can see, the momentum was very limited here. We finally made a new high on the day, and then the market said, no, we got to go lower, and we started to move back below things like the moving average and also this swing area here. We have the 200-hour moving average at 1.31098 as a support level to look to if we get below that level. then I would expect more selling to push the price back down toward the 100-hour moving average here at 1.3080. So there you have it, a technical look at the three major currency pairs that kickstart your day: the euro versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.